Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. Today's video, we got a bit of news coming in for you guys, so I want to share with you guys some of that. It's going to be pretty interesting, I think. We got some new champions, free champions. But yeah, let's jump into the text that we got. All right, so Plarium is, I guess, having some community weeks. It's a bit of an event for everybody. It's going to start April 10th to June 9th. So 2 months, actually. So 2 months of this. But looks like the big thing that's going to happen here is that they're giving away a new champion called Chronicler Adlin through a 7-day login loyalty program. So similar to what we have to do for all our regular login champions, we just log in for 7 days and we get our Chronicler Adlin. She's a banner lord. We're going to go over the details in a little bit here. What else is going on here? We're upping it a notch, adding an extra 7 days worth of login rewards and a special phase 2, more goodies via PvE and PvP. I believe what I read was that the first 7 days you get the champion. The next 7 days you actually get a soul for her. Let me see if it's in the notes following up. But in the meantime, they also mentioned that there will be a community award show for the content creators and fans. Players will be able to vote on the winners of the special community choice category awards. So they're doing some community stuff, which is always nice to see. Obviously, like, a big company doesn't really need to do some of this stuff if they feel their base is already engaged. But this is some nice extra stuff going on here that Plarium is throwing on for the players. So moving along here, so this is Chronicler Adlin. So this is the login champion that's going to start on April 10th. So basically the day after the upload time on this video. But we got Bannerlord here confirmed. I mean, based on the Twitter post that they teased yesterday, it was for sure a Bannerlord. She's Force Affinity, Bannerlord. She's going to be a support champion. I mean, she totally looks like a support champion, so it makes sense. Shrewd, Cunning, Wily is one of the Chroniclers, a Celandistan branch of Vault Keepers. So, what? She's an Archive Keeper. She looks like a maybe librarian or something. She's into books. She has a little feather. But yeah, so let's see what else can she do here. She assesses the strength and weaknesses of a target and incapacitate any threat. Oh my goodness. What kind of incapacitating can she do? What kind? Anyways, Plarium has not supplied us with a skill kit list for her yet. So at the time of this upload, you guys won't have anything official from Plarium in terms of what her skills will be. Just a little teaser here. But as soon as we know, I will definitely do a overview on her. Moving along, so a little bit about the program and how to get her. So she will be available through the loyalty program. Will last 14 days instead of the usual 7. Okay, you'll be able to claim the champion on day 7, and then up to day 14 will be her perfect soul. So yes, it was stated in the notes here. So it's a 14-day login program for her. 7 days you get the champion. 7 more days you get a soul for her. Doesn't mention how big of a soul for her. Maybe a 5-star soul, I don't know. But the program starts on the 11th, which is actually strange because the other notes that we had showed April 10th. Either way, 10th or 11th is fine. Program ends on the 8th. So you could technically start this just before June and still get her, roughly. Just give yourself 2 weeks to log in before getting her. Finally, she will be available from shards after the event activation. So after the April 11th time frame. Sorry guys, I just wanted to confirm that it's April 10th that the events will start, or this community weeks event will start, but that doesn't mean that the login event will start. So the login event will start on the 11th, but this whole series of events starts on the 10th. So just a little bit of clarification there. Now here's the cool part. So the next champion we have is a Vault Keeper Wixwell. So this is the first time ever players will be able to select the champion skills themselves. To do so, you need to vote on the skills via this in-game event hub. So it's going to be a Sacred Order. We don't know the affinity yet. We know it's legendary, and we don't know what type he is yet. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. We get to vote on what kind of champion it's going to be. That's going to be a first. I mean, that's a good way to up the involvement of everyone. Personally, I don't know what I'm just imagining the community slapping together a total Frankenstein champion that doesn't make sense or synergize together, or maybe the community will band together and pick the most OP set of skills for this champion and make him actually OP. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm interested to see what kind of skills he has up for voting and what kind of combinations people can put together for him. It'll be interesting to see. All right, some details about Wixwell here. So the voting, there'll be a landing page that's going to be active on the 11th of April. Voting will start on the 11th. You have 2 weeks to vote for everything. This is, I guess, the splash page that we're going to be seeing. Going to be 12 skills based on the champion's role, damage dealer, support, or tank, divided into 4 groups. Will be provided for voting. 3 options per skill. Only verified users via player ID may take part in the voting process. Each player can vote only one option, take part in voting one time per an active phase. Okay, that's fine. No spammers or bots or anything like that. So yeah, they have the dates here for each move and a passive. So 3 moves and a passive. It looks like they're spaced out 3 days. You have 3 days to vote, or 4 days to vote. And they give some times here. So, I mean, it's kind of like 2 weeks of visiting this site. It might be a bit much. I think engagement will definitely drop off near the end, perhaps. So the passive might not get the most votes. I think initial engagement will be high. So I think we'll start off strong with a strong E3, and then we'll give them a weak passive, most likely. That would be my guess. All right, so how are we going to get Wixwell, this champion? So it looks like Wixwell will be part of a dedicated fusion. And it's going to start on the 9th of May. So if we look in the calendar, here I'm going to bring up the calendar here. So April and May. So right now we have a fusion going on for Dreamsong. And that ends on the 16th of April. And then this Wixwell champion will start on the 9th. So from the 16th to the 9th gives us 1, 2, 3 weeks. It gives us 3 weeks before this fusion. So we can safely assume that the time after the Dreamsong fusion will probably be some kind of 3-week event, maybe a Titan event would make sense. And then lead into the Wixwell fusion, which is going to be a dedicated fusion, it says here, and it's going to be a 15-day fusion. So it's going to go from the 9th all the way to the 24th. Right here. So it's going to be a 15-day fusion here. Sorry, I said 3 weeks. I meant 15 days. And afterwards, it will be available from shards after the activation of the event. I assume the event is the 9th. I would assume the event date is the 9th for Wixwell. So he's going to be the next fusion after Dreamsong, most likely. And then we're probably going to have, like I said, a Titan event following the Dreamsong fusion. So something to look out for, something to have on your radar, long-range radar here. And lastly, there's going to be a community award show hosted by Cirilla and Nubkex. So that's kind of awesome that they brought a content creator into their studios for filming and with their staff, and I think it's a good way to have a light kind of event. I'm not too sure what it's going to entail. It says there's 23 rewards. That's quite a bit, and it's going to be calendars from the 10th to the 25th, because that's when the voting. So there is voting involved, so we have to participate. Cast your votes for the nominees in the community choice category via our dedicated landing page, which is available on the 10th. So there's going to be a landing page available on the 10th, and there's going to be a landing page available on the 11th for the voting for the Wixwell fusion. So there's a bunch of stuff that's going to try to get the player base to get more involved. And then on May 3rd, there's going to be an award show. I mean, that's kind of cool, right? It's kind of cool. They're going out of the way to do things that don't really give them kind of like monetary gain, I guess. I guess it's more to boost like goodwill and morale and just to get people more involved. I'm not too sure how involved their numbers are. Like, for example, when they did the Call of the Arbiter series, they started off really strong with the first couple episodes, and then nearing the end of it, it definitely fell off quite a bit. So I would assume the same thing would happen here. I mean, May 3rd is near the end of it, and I don't know how many, what the reception would be, but I'm definitely interested in checking it out. Of course, just seeing what they come up with would be very, very interesting to me myself. But yeah, anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Let me know what you guys think of all these things that are happening. I'm not quite sure what they're officially calling this event, this 2-month event, community event, community festival. I don't know. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about the new login champion. I actually forgot her name. Adlin. Yeah, Adlin. And what do you guys think about the Frankenstein fusion that we get to make ourselves? So let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Hopefully you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.